Alright guys, let's get started. Actually, as I've been told you guys, I've been a professional trader and a licensed technical analyst since 2008. My strength is combining day trading, swing trading, and portfolio management into my own unique top-down approach to the markets. But unfortunately, even until today, I still don't hold a secret key to this financial market. However, I've discovered my sweet spot in the trading and I'm aiming to help you find yours. I want to offer you volume trading guidelines and strategies and a mindset that will help you become a successful trader. I've trained traders all around the world, no matter if you're a beginner trader or a seasoned technician looking for new trading and investing ideas, you are in the right place. Just click the bottom link to join my Discord community and you will find something you might need. Actually, many bloggers might be tell you that making money is very easy, but they are wrong. The truth is that avoiding losses is easier because simply common sense can help you avoid losses. In contrast, making money, especially in the stock market, is not easy. Therefore, it's important to understand that professionalism creates volume and common sense is used to avoid the risks. If you are making money in a way that you don't understand why and it even goes against your common sense and it challenges your volumes, then you need to know this is wrong and this it's time to avoid it to keep doing this. A trade against common sense is abnormal and a trade like this could result in a huge loss. Actually, that's the reason why I want to go with pre-market. Pre-market analysis is a good way to make a common sense and help you to avoid potential losses in the market. So let's get just started. So what's the biggest news today, guys? Do you know that? So actually, as everybody might know, today's biggest news is CPI. Analysts at Goldman Sachs believe that softer United States Consumer Price Index data is likely to supportive of a rally in this U.S. market. So, however, in my mind, in my opinion, it's unlikely to happen. So let me ask you guys a quick question. So how could the Fed pose banking stress and the debt selling impacts on this market? So starting with the Fed, and are we at the end of the Fed's historical hiking circle, and what does it mean for the markets? Over a year and 500 BPS since the start of the tightening circle, the Fed raises its policy rate this week by 25 points to a target rate of 5% to 5.25%, which is the highest since 2007. And the FOMC also removed a key line from its official statement that said it anticipates that some additional policy firming may be appropriate, hiding that this latest hike may be the last of the circle and the future moves will be data dependent. Markets seem to be have a broadly expected the outcome and they react with the yields down and stocks selling off, and it's likely that we have seen the last rate hikes this circle unless there's an unexpected in growth or if inflation falls to slow from here. The recent stress in the banking sector means the lending standards have tightened more swiftly. Before this bonding of the bank stress, the Fed appeared to be targeting a higher terminal rate, but financially instability and the resulting slowing down in credit growth have a similar effect of a couple of rate hikes. Looking forward, say the ongoing credit tightening will be in much focus compared with the CBI. So, do you guys have even calculated how much money you have paid, because of this high interest gonna affect your monthly mortgage payment? So before in 2021, if your monthly, you know, market mortgage payment on a $400,000 house, which is just a $1,529. However, right now for the same house worth $400,000, you have to pay monthly mortgage payment at $2,528, which is literally doubled. So that's how this kind of interest rate affect everybody in our life, and not just the market. I mean, everybody's life. So with the Fed near the end of the hiking circle, many market participants have asked what the end of the hiking circle tends to mean for this market. So for equities, it depends on what happens next in the economy. On average, equities have tightened higher following the last Fed hike, but looking beneath the surface, what matters more is whether the hiking circle causes recession. So in the circles, when a recession resulted from higher rates, equities were either down or nearly flat out over a two year time horizon. However, in the circles when the Fed hiked but didn't tip the economy into a recession, equities were up by a larger margin. Thus, the hard versus a soft landing debate becomes much more relevant for the equities. From our perspective, with recession risks remaining high, we recognize the risk reward in fixed income as being more attractive than equities. So let's go back to our market. All right. So this is our market chart. Wait, let me close this one first. So that's SPY. So I don't know how you guys feel about this chart. In my mind, in my opinion, actually, this is more like a long-term bullish band. In my mind, bullish trend. In my opinion, so it's more like this market is keep going up. However, we couldn't have this kind of quick action like last year, or like 2009, 2020. It's unlikely to happen. So we cannot, there's no big trend like this year, like this way, like this kind of saying directly going up. It's unlikely to happen. It's more like a permables. I don't know how you guys feel about permables. Permables is more like going, in a slower kind of shape, but keep going up, keep making higher highs and higher lows. However, there's no fast, speeding up trend. It's more like going this way, very slow, very slow. In this kind of trend line, possibly drop a little bit, down a little bit, but holding up somewhere here, and then going up. It's normal, but it's still permables. So it's more like in a very very slow range type and going very slow. So what's the time this now? So the time for this gonna be October. So I mean, even October, the SPY maybe just $440 or $430. Right now it's 411. So in my broader idea about this market is like we gonna the better strategy for this market is using time to change the volume, to change the money. That's a better way to do this market. So hey guys, I see you guys leave a couple questions in the chart. Okay, let's see. So bullish today, actually yes and no. So as what I mentioned, it's a permeable trend, so it's unlikely that CPI gonna really affect how the market goes today. So I want to back to this chart itself to explain my opinion. So just right now, what I said, it's a permeable, and that's a clearly resistance level for this permeable trend. So on the upper case of this trend line already, this is 417.62 out of the highs, which is on Monday. And right now, the before prior resistance level, the prior highs was 418.31, which is still lower than this one. So let me just use a marker to make it much clearly. So this is a highlighter. Okay, cool. So that's like a, compared to this one, it's clearly lower highs. So still couldn't making a higher high, but I think it's okay. Right now, a little struggling, in this kind of way, a little struggling, but making a like a double bottom shape. However, I don't think it's real, so there's nothing much worry about this thing. So it's more like it's normal. So that's what I'm saying. It's more like keep going, but now I'm expecting this market going down, like keep going the perma correct back to this kind of trend line. Right now, what we can see is the SPY is right above this 8 EMA and this 21 EMA, and making a like very boring kind of like a shooting star below here, like this inside day breakdown. So I don't think the CPI gonna give everybody a huge surprise there, but we're gonna see. That's the reason why I want to wait for the A30 LBWMB. What's that? What's that mean? I don't know what's that mean. So how about QQQ? Okay, let's back to QQQ. QQQ actually looks better than SPY. From the chart analysis, Qs keep making higher highs and higher lows, but still touched this resistance level, and the prior high was like 326.84 and a 331.43 and a 334.42. That's our prior highs, but right now we're still here. What's a high yesterday? No, the day before is 324.04. Let's just mark this down. Let's see, 324.04. So that's our highs in last couple days. Okay, right here, but still we have a resistance at 326, 331, and a 334. So we still have couple seams to conquer in the future. And right now, I know Qs looks way much, bullish compared to SPY. However, still I'm kind of bullish on this trend as well, because I don't think, in this kind of under these circumstances, I don't think the market still have the power or still have the motivation, to keep going up. That's thing I'm totally doubt that thing. But we're gonna wait until A30 to see how this CPI data gonna looks like, because right now what do we see? Let's go back to this to see what's everybody's expectation. So that's a core inflation rate, so coming soon. The forecast is 5.5%. The prior was 5.6%. So if the CPI data cooling off so much, I'm gonna say possibly gonna be rally today. However, I don't think that's kind of unlikely to happen today, because I don't think the CPI data gonna cooling off to 4% or something. I mean, just a 0.1% down compared to the expectation doesn't change anything. I know they as what I mentioned at the very beginning, maybe the Fed already enter the end of the hike circle, but they gonna hold this kind of 5% final target rate for long time. They still have something we need to worry about. So I like our mortgage payments, something like that. So if the Fed is still keeping this 5% to 5.25% interest rate, everybody still have something need to conquer in the future. So that's something in my mind more need to worry about. So let's see how will the market go if the CPI raise out below 5%. So as what I said, if the CPI raise out below 5%, that's a huge that's a huge positive results. In that saying, I think the market will directly go up, gonna rally. That's gonna be true, but I think that's unlikely to happen. because the forecast is 5.5%. You mean 5%? That's too much, okay? I think that's kind of too much. So, any other questions? I mean, if you guys interested in trading and day trading, have any questions, feel free to join our conversation, and take join our chat, and then, leave your comments in discussion as well. How about the lead? Okay, lead. I think they just you know report their earnings yesterday, right? I think their earnings are quite positive. However, in the long run, I don't want to go too much on the fundamentals because that's kind of boring. On the fundamentals, Lee have the new cars, right? They have their, I think the car called something 9, something 8, L9, L8. I think something like that. Yeah, they're trying to create create a car for a family, create a SUV for a family. However, I think the recent data was quite good, so that's why you see the pre market, kind of going high. If the pre market still, we have something need to conquer on the chart. Let's go back to weekly to see a couple important levels of this lead. So on weekly chart, actually we have this huge resistance. That's no doubt, right? So that's huge resistance level for this lead. So we use a huge red line, and we have this one as well, and we have our support level. Let's use this green line and change this to this way as well. So it's more like another triangle, going to day chart, so we can see, is that right? Yeah, that's right. So still, D is like, let me just keep going this way, trying once, try to break this resistance once, and hoping above this kind of support level. Try twice. Now the price is already here, so it's likely to go up. If this lead going up, we can see another target at right above like 35. If couldn't, then going back again. So that's what I'm thinking about lead. So for long-term trading, I think as what I mentioned about the strategy right now for the overall market, no matter for SPY or for the Qs, I'm thinking as what I said. Oh, sorry about the internet connection, kind of too bad. Oh, here we go. Talking about the Qs and the SPY, I'm thinking like possibly it's very hard for option trading, because the most important part for the option trading is time, right? Everybody know that. So when you care about the time volume, the where to put, where is the time, which time is affect our most. So the time volume is the most important part for the option trading. So that's kind of hard for right now. Even going back to yesterday, I mean, that's a 15-minute chart. So going back to 15-minute chart for yesterday's SPY, you guys can see very clearly it's just like a Titan range play, which is very hard to making money on this small range, which is like 412 to 4110. So just like $2 difference, how much you can make on this trade? I don't think so. Even you catch the top, catch the bottom, you ignore the risks, that's gonna still couldn't cover the one-on-one trade. So it's very hard to trade like this for the last couple days. I mean, even for the day before yesterday, like this way, still very hard to trading, right? So from here to here, how much you can make? Still $2. So like only $4 in the past 2 days, and Monday was quite good. Monday was like, yeah, we have couple ranges to play. From here to here we can play that. However, this past 2 days was so hard. Market is like waiting, literally waiting waiting for the CBI data release. So that's why we want to care about this thing, and we're gonna waiting until this coming out and see how that goes. Can enter Apple now. Apple, let's take a look. Actually, I don't know how you guys trade it with the Apple. If you trade like a day trading, as what I mentioned, I don't think right now is not a very good time for day trading. However, for Apple, it's clearly breaking up its trend line resistance and trying to, test this kind of line, which is very looks quite a positive, but still, this kind of level, which is 176-ish level, is very big for this Apple so far. And so far on the daily chart, we can see it's already extended from 8 EMA and 21 EMA. So possibly someone might saying, hey, why you care the EMA so much? Because that's because the fundamental of how EMA plays, right? So EMA 9 is more like a creative zone, more like a creating equilibrium areas for the trading. So when the price was in the equilibrium area, we think it's quite normal. However, if we see some extension like this small guys, if we see some extension like this, then we possibly will expecting some correction. We hope it's price question, which is the market price directly correct back to this kind of equilibrium areas. And however, if it's like a time correction, which is the market, the EMA correct back to the price over time, that's possible as well. But so far, I don't think the Apple have so much upside, motivation to do the time correction, because so far it's extension. We can see that's clear gap, right? That's clear extended, and the market is waiting on CPI data, and the Apple earnings already reported, and it's already going up, and right now it's going down. It's an inside day going down, so maybe in the short term I'm expecting this Apple going back at least to this area, at least. But in the long run, it's likely going to here, and say if it can hold above this 160 level and keep going up, that's for the long run. But in short term, in the next couple days, I'm still expecting this Apple going back to this. I don't think this kind of trend line is likely to holding up. This kind of tighten trend is unlikely to hold. Let's just use this kind of hey, where is let's see the range play progression non position. Let's see. Hey, I couldn't find that thing. Oh, right here, regression trend. You guys can see that. It's very unlikely to happen. To keep holding this kind of shapy and tightening uptrend in the next week or something, I don't think that's gonna happen for Apple. I don't think there's that kind of positive things for Apple in next week or something. So okay, swing looks like breakout. Yes, it's like a breakout right here, but it's not a breakout for the long term. But still, as what I mentioned, breakout is happening here. That's for the trend line breakout. However, we still have this 176-ish level resistance here. So the high over here is just 174, and with this kind of extension, let's see how that goes in next couple of days. But correction is expected. If this Apple can do like holding a very tighten, correct back to this one and keep going, possibly, there's much kind of like positive news for Apple saying. So we have 2 minutes away for the CBI. Just 3 minutes left. Let's go QQQ. Okay, let's back to our SPY and with our, let's see, with the pre-market data. Let's see how that goes. Oh my god, what's that? Candlestick. Let's go back to 5 minutes. Let's see. Let's just zone this out, zone this in. You guys can see that quite clearly. And 1 minute away, the market's down already. It looks down quite a bit. 5 minutes. Okay. That's a 5 minute chart for the pre-market session. And let's see how that goes, how that affects the market. "30 seconds away." The pre-market is already down a little bit. Actually, let's see, it's 4:10 already. It looks like the lottery guy already making some money. Cool. Actually, yesterday, a guy asked me like, "Hey, can I take a lottery ticket for SPY, like put for 10?" I said, "Yeah, you can try that," and they did. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Do we have any new friend here? So just welcome to our this discussion session. Apple bought at 37 worth of land in India to expand manufacturing footprint. Is there a clear signal to long Apple by itself? Maybe. Yes, actually, Apple. Wow, you guys see that? What's the data news? I didn't see that. My God. 5.5. Oh, that's exactly like forecast, right? That's crazy. Okay, I have more reason to short this market today. Because in my personal opinion, I don't think this CPI data is very good. To be very honest, just 1% below, just 0.1% below expectation, below the prior CPI data, and this is happening before the market open. You guys can see. Wow, cool. Okay, let's back to the Apple. So Apple already. Actually, I think a good way to long Apple if you consider as a long-term trading, because from what you ask, your idea is like you are much like a fundamental investor, long-term investor, right? So let's see, Harris, Lewis. I think you are much like a long-term investor. So if you try to find a better way to long Apple, I think you can possibly can weight this Apple back to somewhere around this 167-ish, and can if this kind of holding this up. That's my suggestion. But you can see, what do you think about this trade? If you think this is a short-term trade, you can try to trade the breakout. That can be one result as well. Right now is 412. 412 is right here, still below this day's high, which is Monday's high, still below Monday's high. So Monday, as I mentioned, it's very important day level because it's like an inside day. Inside day in trading, especially in day trading. Let me just draw a clear line here, so help you guys figure out what's the mean for the inside day. So inside day, if you transfer this two kind of small little guy here, this small little guy, to a night chart, or to somewhere like like a night charts or something. It's more like, you know, this market is narrowing down into this triangle session. So it's like the market is trying to picking up a direction. The inside day breaking below this low of the prior day, which is a clear confirmation of the downside of the trade. Going up, which is a confirmation for the upside of the trade. So in my opinion today on this kind of thing, even this 5 minutes going this high, I want to show this little guy here. Be very honest. I will show this guy clearly. I will use this inside day high as my out to short this guy. Possibly short back to this, 8 EMA area. That possibly will be a very good results for today. No problem. Jesus, that high. Yeah, that's why I trying to show you guys why CPI data is so important this morning. That's why I kind of to go live stream like half hour before the normal time. Before I will go into pre-market analysis at 9 o'clock, but right now just trying to 30 minutes before just waiting for the CPI data. And let's just change to 3 minutes, see how that goes. Okay, we can see that's a little cross, right? This one is a little cross, pre-market data. That's a little cross there. But our resistance is right here, right? Let's just extend this line so we see how that affect. So this is our resistance level, and be very honest, I couldn't see any support level so far. That's huge extension, and this extension have to be fixed at least out of the market open. Let's see QQQ. See how QQQ reacts out of this thing. Wow. QQQ looks way much positive compared to SPY actually. As I mentioned before, I mean, while we compare the Qs versus SPY, I said Q looks way much better compared to SPY. Right now, the pre-market already, above this kind of price. Let me just hide this one. The price, the high was of yesterday was 322.88. Right now is already break that level, so looks like Q gonna keep making highs, but we still have couple resistance in the future, like what I mentioned on the daily chart. We have 326, we have 331, we have 334, and that's something we need to conquer today. I don't know how they possibly will go that. So do you guys have any questions? You guys welcome, the new guys welcome. Good morning. Good morning, guys. So I don't know how you guys trade today. What's you guys planning? I mean, I was planning to trade to short the SPYs and trying to short some Qs. Looks like the Qs already break the stop loss before the market opens, so this plan gonna be dropped. So I will not choose to short the Qs right now, but I still have something to recommend today to you guys. To thanks everybody's supporting, and I want to give you guys a stock I'm looking at, so I think might be very good for, as what I mentioned, the strategy, like use time to change the volume. So let's take a look. Nissan model. I know it's not like a day trading plan, it's more like a swing trading plan. Right now the Nissan is at a very it's still like a triangle thing right here, and it's at the bottom of the thing, holding this kind of $7 level, very good. So I think it's likely, because Nissan's earning and Nissan's results was quite good. So I'm expecting, especially in North American, I think Nissan, performed quite good. So I'm expecting this Nissan breaking up this kind of resistance level and take us to this $9-ish. However, be very honest, this is not a day trading plan. So please do not trade it like a day trading, because there's no volume at Nissan. So do not day trade in Nissan. But it's a quite good, swing trading idea. So just tell me what you guys think. So let's back to the skills. See what we're gonna do. It's 324. Wow, looks like this EMA is catching up on this kind of pre-market thing. You guys see that this 8 EMA and 21 EMA is catching up. So it's likely, very likely, the market will keep going up after the market open today. I'm sorry for the noise. Looks like because I'm living just beside the highway, so expressway, so there's some noise out there. Sorry about that. Are there any clear signals, triangle breakout? Yes, as I mentioned about Nissan, I think Nissan was a quite good swing trading idea for next couple weeks. I think at least, welcome the new guys, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask and just join our conversation. Any thoughts about the CBI data, any thoughts about the market, how the market goes, feel free to leave your comments, in the comment section, and I'm happy to answer that for you. And also welcome everybody join our Discord channel, just right below our link. Just click that link or copy and paste on Discord to join our community. We kind of recommend some good swing signals like every week to show you guys what we do. Looks like it's still out of the upper side with the boarding band, and the 8 EMA and 21 EMA is catching up. That's a very good sign for the upside of the Qs. Let's back to SPY and let's see how that goes. Whoa, the SPY is catching up as well. Okay. But even the SPY can going above this 413, I still see 414-ish level resistance here, which is from very, very long time, which is like this range as well. So, but a SPY most because this thing, the reason why SPY is not stronger compared to, compared with Qs is because the bank, right? As a reason everybody know, the bank have this kind of huge crisis. So a lot of bank stocks are listed in kind of included in standard pool 500. So that might be a reason why SPY compared to Qs are much weaker. Oh, Q is flying. Wow. But I want to be very clear. I'm much like a trader. So money? What do you mean by money? It's free. So my community is free. So feel free to join. So there's no money. I'm not asking any money. So just be clear. If I'm trying to long some signals, like to long something, I will pick a stronger one. Wow, that's Qs. 324, 35 is already above this thing. You see that? You guys see that? The prior high was 324.04, and now is 324.50, 67. Let's see the level 2. Can see something here. Yes, we can see something here, which is cool. Let's go. Finally, huh? Finally breaking up. That's kind of good news. I will try to long the stronger one instead of the weaker one. I mean, if you guys ask me which one you're trying to long compare Qs and SPY, absolutely Qs. Why not? If you're trying to long something, why not choose a stronger guy? Do not choose a cheaper one to long, and do not choose a expensive one to short. That's very simple rules for trading. It's like a trading 101 rules, right? QQQ still bullish. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, no matter, not don't just Qs. I'm also talking about SPYs. I mean, SPY is bullish as well, but it's not like that kind of quick bullish. It's more like perma-bull. Out of the very beginning, I mentioned the overall market is like a perma-bull. It's like moving at a trend in the trend range, and the trend kind of slow. The shape was not very big. It's kind of moving slow up. So that's a way of perma-bull. It cannot expect the market can making all-time high this year. However, we can expect the all-time high maybe in 2024, maybe in 2025. That's what we expecting. This overall market. So right now they SPY at Qs 324. Wow, that's too much. I don't know what you guys think. I'm trying to SPY SPY 31413, which is already breaking our prior resistance here, and then we're gonna see SPY trying to taking down this 414 level as well. I have 1,000. Any investment there is suitable for me. I don't know what kind of investor you are. You have $1,000, so possibly, I mean, if you are just a starter, start with some mutual funds. Picking some mutual funds to invest might be a very good idea for you. So because if you are not like, if you don't want to take too much risk to trade, I mean, mutual funds might be a very good idea. You don't know which stock to choose. Just choose either SPY or Qs, or couple sectors. If you're interested in technology like Microsoft and Apple, you can choose some mutual funds from huge institution to buy as well. Man, QQQ is certainly going back to in no time. Any idea about the CPI? Yeah, CPI was just like the forecast. The market is trying to, release their anger to the thing. QQQ is certainly gonna break 325. Let's see. QQQ 325. Where's 325? 325. Okay. Yeah, Qs looks way much better compared to SPY, but still, the bigger resistance for the Qs was not this 325-ish level. Instead, here's a couple things we need to consider. 326, 331, and 334. That's what we gonna met in today. Right now it's 324-ish. The prior high was 2324.04, and the market right now is 324.14. Okay, and 325 maybe, maybe, but 326 are even bigger resistance level compared What do you mention? 325, possibly. I don't know. It, I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to join our conversation, and feel free to leave me anything in the comment section. I will try my best to answer that for you. Oh, the EMA is catching up. This still, moving above the boarding band, above the 8 and 21 EMA. Looks like, but we can see extension on daily, right? We see some extension. We see extension here. The daily is right here. The pre-market is here. You guys see that? The pre-market is right here. That's a pre-market. That's a 8 EMA. That's a 21 EMA. Excuse me. That's a 21 EMA. So I don't know how you guys think about this. I still unsure. Sorry about that. I still unsure this market. I don't know why. Thanks, man. I don't know why. I still unsure this market because I mean, from the risk and reward side of the analysis, the risk is what? So the risk for Q is, as we mentioned before, I possibly will use 326.85 as my stop loss to short this guy, which is like $2 risks. However, our potential rewards, even not trade back to this, I mean, 8 EMA daily, I mean, not trade back to this way, even trade to this 321. We have $3 or $4. I mean, that's just a pre-market. After the market, if the market give us a high, we lower our stop loss to day high, and our potential risk to rewards ratio possibly will be 1 versus 5. I mean, that's at the least. So from this side of analysis, I will possibly still trying to short, but I will not touch kills. I possibly will still touch SPY to short. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know how you guys feel. Right now, the SPY is at 414.29. Wow, that's fucking crazy. Sorry to say the word. Just long it. No, I'm incest. I gonna short. This AEM is catching up. I mean, right now, if you're trying to long this market, gonna be very hard. I mean, the market already moving up this high from day trading side of the analysis. Where is your stop out? Where are you gonna stop? Right? You choose last level, which is 410. That's $4. So you have, that's your resistance, and it's 418 is your resistance, and we have 418 resistance. We have 419, which is a lot of resistance to conquer. I don't think today's data gonna take us so far to 419, even 420. I don't think that's gonna happen. But permables, as what I draw this kind of trend line, this is likely to happen, but I'm more insist going this way instead of keep going up. So I prefer the market going downside, but we're gonna wait until the market open to see how that goes. And if I'm right, hope you guys will can subscribe me or join my community through the link above. Okay. Oh, one more things I want to see. I don't know, have you guys watched the gold? Recently, gold are so crazy on the market, especially before this CPI data release. I see some data and on my research actually, I see a lot of institution already open a lot of long position on the gold. So that's a clear thing. Even the CPI data was so far quite good. I mean, you guys see that. Still, the gold is going up so high, 190. I mean, gold is absolutely going the bullish trend so far. Let's just say that gold is absolutely bullish right now, and it's speeding up compared with what we see SPY or Qs. I mean, this kind of gold are absolutely way much bullish compared to that. You see, it's actually speeding up. That's what I'm thinking about the gold. So the precious metal like oil kind of like dropping down a little bit. That's the oil touched the low, which is $77 per barrel, right? I think the oil will possibly going up at least to this $85 ish. Yes, resistance level Qs. Hmm. Q kind of slowing down a little bit. I mean, SPY possibly already dropping something. Wow. I don't know why from this side of looking. I mean, just looking at the 3 minutes, SPY is even stronger compared with Qs. What do you guys think? Right? But this 326 ish level still quite big. Oh, let's see. The idea, okay. Let me take a. Let's back to the idea we mentioned before. The kind of like a swing trading idea or like a mid-term investing idea. I mean, even that $1,000 bro, even you can try this as well, because it's kind of no low risk trading. This is not a ticker for day trading, because you guys can see the volume was quite small. But it's not like not a penny stock. Nissan, everybody know that. Nissan, the model manufacturer. Everybody know this kind of company. Right now, their performance in North America and in Europe was quite good. So that's more from the fundamental side of analysis. Their outcome was quite good. So I'm expecting the next quarter, possibly their earning will be very good as well. And from the technical analysis side, we can see on the daily chart that's a clearly triangle going, and the high was kind of the pivot high, low of the high. I mean, keep making higher highs, higher lows, and the lows was keep moving high, which gave us kind of this going. So which is very positive. Right now, looks like this way is right at the lower case of this trend line support. So in my opinion, it's a very good swing idea for next couple weeks or even for months. So I'm expecting this guy will break in this $8 ish and then going to this 9, so which is still like 20% potential, upside potential. In our stop, you can choose this low this one, which is 684. Right now the price is 749, just less than $1 risk for this trade. And you can use this less than $1, which is couple cents, like 40 cents risk to change a dollar range, even $2, which is 1 versus 5 trading. So I think that's gonna be very interesting and a very attractive swing trading idea for next weeks, for next couple months. So that's what I'm thinking. And before, actually, couple weeks ago, we mentioned this SMCI at here, right? On 27 on my live stream, I especially mentioned about this SMCI super micro computer, this kind of company. Actually, at least a couple things about this guy. I cleared like what kind of company included in AI industrial chain, and I especially mentioned this guy will be quite good, but I don't think this will be, but give us a quick result in this way. That's quite positive, compared to this. That's quite positive. Okay, let's back to Q's. Do you guys have any other questions about the market, about the CPI? Feel free to join our, live stream. Leave me any questions you guys have, and we can discuss this on our live streaming. And wow, still uppercase of the bowling band. The 8 EMA is going way up here. Okay. Let me change this to 15 minutes and take a look. Okay, 15 minutes is catching up as well. Cool. I think the lottery ticket guy must be dead. Yesterday he said he gonna buy SPY 410 puts. Right now, that's going to dirt. That's the reason why we call that lottery ticket, right? For the option, especially day trading option. Simply long one thing, and out of the expiry date, there's nothing there. How free signals will be. So, well, exactly like what I mentioned before, like couple minutes before. I will tell you the detail about this company, this kind of stock, like the fundamental thing. What this company is, why I want to long this or why I want to short this, and I will give you exactly stop out price, entering price, and give you a target price. That's how free signals will be. I don't see that as a, I don't like the way call that signals. I prefer to call that as an idea, because there's no clear signal in the stock market. Even Warren Buffett or even a strong trader couldn't give everybody like a signal like green night, red night, yellow night. I don't think that's gonna be. So it's more like an idea. If you agree with my idea, you like this idea, you think, okay, this is quite good idea. I think your opinion was quite good. I agree with you. I want to join you. Feel free to join me. I'm very appreciate that. And if you don't like this, and if you don't agree with my idea, you feel uncomfortable, please do not join this trade. Just to feel free, do not join any trade you make you feel uncomfortable. Just to join trade when you feel comfortable with. That's very important for trading. So that's actually as what I mentioned in the very beginning about how trade gonna be, right? So making money in this market is not easy, but you will try your best to avoid huge losses, which is very important. Is trade with your common sense, right? Trade with your common sense. Do not see that as a clear 100% signal. Treat it like an idea. Okay, if you like the idea, you agree with me,
join me, I'm gonna appreciate that. But if you don't agree, you feel uncomfortable, you feel like that's not your common sense, that's kind of obey your, common volume or something like that. If someone tell you, hey guy, boy, you know what? Let me tell you a company. I have couple, interesting news about this company. This company gonna go rock, gonna rock 10 times in next day. That's a liar, okay? That's scammer. Don't do that. That's common sense, right? You guys know that not gonna happen. If they have such information like that, why they don't buy just buy that by themselves? Why they have to tell you guys? So that's clearly scammer. I don't do that. Okay. Yes, I'm in Discord. You guys can join my Discord community. Just in the bottom of the link, you can join my Discord community in that link. Looks like Q's already touched a couple resistance right here. We can see some sellers coming out. Yeah, I hope you guys can see that. We have some sellers coming out right now. For SPY, same story. SPY this way gonna be huge. This kind of, let me just draw a little sip here. You guys know why I draw this way? Because on the candlestick analysis, this is a huge red energy bar. Yes, we can see that this guy have a longer tail, a wick. However, it's still, the body are still huge. So that's a reason. The only reason why this is huge because the opening here and a close here even have a longer wick, but still, will cause some selling pressure for the technician guy. And that's a shooting star. Shooting star broke. Okay. Trying to test this 414-ish level. Let me change this to a bigger range so you can see that quite clear. How will Tesla perform in the coming days in your opinion? I don't have a clear idea now. Tesla. Okay, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla was quite interesting. Okay, actually I do analyze Tesla a couple days before. Tesla, this is a clearly support level for Tesla as I marked the green right here, and that's a clear resistance level. I don't know your trading, how your trading gonna be. Let me just move this way right here and move the 21 EMA here, and let's mark the 50 EMA here. Just change the color. Okay, we have 200 here. 200. Okay, actually right now Tesla stock, the price is still acting below the 200 EMA and below 50 EMA. Absolutely, right now the 50 EMA will cause some selling pressure for the Tesla. However, from the longer picture, it's a clear downtrend in longer picture. However, it's like, let me just draw this, make you feel much clearer. Possibly that's a longer, keep making lower highs, lower lows. That's the selling happening. In here, Cassie Wood bought a lot of Tesla, bought this guy up and keep going down. So actually this red 9, which is kind of have a lot of consolidation here, that's a way we need to worry about right now. So far, if you trade the short side, trade the short term, possibly couple weeks, I think Tesla will going up absolutely. But if you do day trading for today, this guy will trying to use the momentum, possibly the CPI data momentum to take out this 176 each level. That's what I'm thinking about Tesla. However, in next couple weeks, this Tesla still need to face this 200 level resistance as well, and you can use this prior low as your stop out to trade Tesla. I mean, if you try in the longer side of the trade, but for the short side, I don't think the Tesla will really going down to test this $118 or $120 level. I mean, again, in short term, I don't think so. I think this Tesla will more likely to holding up this 158-ish level and trying to, going to break this 198. But we're gonna see how that goes. Absolutely, we're gonna see how that goes. How the Tesla's fundamental performs, how the earnings, how the financials will do in this time as well. Yeah, that's just like a brief idea about Tesla. Excuse me. Oh, Qs. The Qs is at 324.67, and now we can see clear extension at 30 minutes range. Let's see, 15 minutes. No, sorry about that. That's a long chart daily. Let's go back to 15 minutes. We can see extension. 5 minutes already catching up, facing some selling pressure already, and I want to see how that trade with this 326-ish level. That's a huge way. So any questions you guys have, any comments, feel free to leave in the chat session. I'm happy to answer. Well, if you have any thoughts about this market, any opinion, feel free to join our conversation as well. All right. If you guys do not have any questions, so that's our stream today, and I'm happy you guys join our conversation and give me so many good questions and ask me quite a lot of questions. I'm so happy that. And if you think this is helpful, feel free to join my Discord community. Just click or copy paste the link in the bottom of the screen to join my community. This is Trading Forever. I will be here every Monday to Friday at 9, and see you guys next time. What? Oh, my assistant just told me someone just get in and trying to. Okay, no, they stock. Okay, I'm talking about these one before. Okay, let me see. NSNY Nissan. Okay, that's a ticker I suggest today. For swing trading. Actually, the reason was quite clear. Is like it's a triangle, trend. The low was keep making highs, and it's like the kind of the lower band of this support level. So this guy was trying to make break this kind of triangle thing, so making to $9. So because the North American market for Nissan was quite good in last quarter and recently, so I'm expecting the next out earning will be good for Nissan. So that's the reason for why I kind of suggest this Nissan swing idea. If you guys have any question about this Nissan idea, feel free to join my Discord community to can claim the detailed research report. I'd like to hear more insights over individual stocks like this. Just join my community, like the link I post on my screen. Join my community, and you can get much more insights like this. And you can also join our live stream session, subscribe my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, and we can get in touch there as well. And can we still short QQQ right now? Rubik. QQQ. Rubik, my friend. Actually, I know you quite good. Are you trying to short the Qs? Actually, in my opinion, Qs still have couple more levels to conquer in the future. As we mentioned a lot of times, we have 326, we have 331, we have 334, and we have 328. Right now, where are we right now? We are in 324.98. So if it's not option trading, it's just a day trading. I think this is more like a swing trading idea. I will try to use lighter position to short some SPY instead of Qs in next couple of days, because I don't think the CBS that kind of positive. In my opinion, it's not that kind of positive, because the forecast is 5.5%. Right now we are literally in 5.5%. So which proves just one thing: the Fed hiking circle is ending. Okay, but the ending hiking circle, does that mean we're gonna the Fed gonna lower the interest rate or in the next month? Does that mean? I don't think so, right? So it's more likely Fed will not keep raising the interest rate in next month, which is a clear everybody know that, right? But we still have huge race crisis in the front. So that's something we need to think about. So in that kind of thing, I think this whole story right here, it's more like everybody is kind of holding in last 2 days and trying to release their anger. Like, hey, I'm angry about this market. Why this market moving such a tight range? I want a bigger range. I want a quick move. Let's make some money. That's how the market looks like, in my opinion. So which, in my opinion, I will short some SPY instead of Qs. Qs are so strong compared to SPY. I will short some SPY. Out of the market open, I will short some SPY. Absolutely. All right, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. All right, so everybody, again, you can join my Discord channel to claim free ideas and insights. So remember to subscribe me and follow me on Twitter, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.